Hi everybody.
Really?
Welcome to Anthony Amazon.
You're gonna do this while eating?
Yeah, it's a show about eating.
Eating people, but okay.
Fuck, you got me there.
Does it bug you?
A little bit. Way to lift my joke.
So,
Joker.
I was at work all day, like literally 12 hours. But today we're here to talk about episode 3. Cue the music!
Loading. Connect.
Equipment wielder, Bluecaster, Cheetah's Azeel.
Loyal and loud, Pinkcaster Lytrin!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Autocar.
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air!
Alright,
You know,
so...
I'm starting to notice a trend. Episode 1, each was very tired. Episode 2, I was very tired. In episode 3, this episode you practically worked all day, but you're probably tired on the inside.
No, I'm actually very much awake.
Well,
I'm immune to tired.
great. You ruined the joke.
I know, I ruin things. So yeah, this week was episode 3, Colony of Ants.
Which really didn't make any sort of sense until the immediate end of the episode.
Well, let's see.
It's
We got introduced to the president of the pharmaceutical company. So that was a
Don't
neat
talk
thing.
with your mouth full.
No.
Hold on, by the oh yeah, Mr. Banker from Deal or No Deal over there
Yep.
with his fucking musical stage show Hitchcock bullshit entrance.
Oh, it was like Hitchcock. It's like the silhouette of the face.
Yeah, except we were also getting an actual video feed of him on the same screen at the same time, which made it extra stupid.
And then,
It's like the wizard from Wizard of Oz. You have the giant head, and then it's like you actually see him working in the background. Don't look at the person behind the curtain.
Except it was like the person behind the curtain was immediately next to the giant head.
just Amazon.
Wouldn't surprise me if he was one of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of people being monsters, guess who else was in this episode actor-wise? That other dude that was hanging out in that room, the Tachibana Yugo,
Oh yeah.
played by the actor who did Dr. Maki in O's.
Oh, that's why he looked familiar.
I know, right? I saw him and I was like, look him up!
Yeah, I'm laying on the couch. I'm like, Tajima, you go. Hopefully I actually find something. Kamen Rider Wiki. Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah, man. If they're fucking
Also,
you always have them.
Also, his character name was Tachibana.
Yup.
That was cool.
Because it's Kamen Rider. You need to have somebody named Tachibana.
Yeah. Also, the director introduced Haruka to the board of directors.
Well, it was more like he clawed his way in and went, look at my hand!
What the fuck have you done to me?
I'm half Ankh here.
What am I?
Yeah, half the board of directors were just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Tachibana's just like,
He is my son!
he's like, And the president's like, I see.
But yeah, it was great, because the earlier episode, they were like, oh man, we're down 2 members. I mean, we get a bigger cut, but we'd like some replacements. And then the president mom pulls out the greatest idea right out of her ass. Oh, this is my son. He's being added to the extermination team. And I was like, whoa!
Give him all the equipment.
Oh yeah. Mega joins the team, which is actually really awesome.
Actually,
Yeah, that was great.
can I talk about something quickly?
Yep.
The you know how the second episode ended, right? Where it's like a bit shadowy.
It was Omega versus Alpha.
Yeah, Omega versus Alpha.
Yep.
And then this episode, the lighting was a bit different. I did notice that. I'm like, either they probably went back there the next day to start filming the next episode, or they just put a filter over the episode.
You know what I noticed this episode that was probably in the last one, but I didn't notice it? Omega and Alpha, when transformed, have warped voices, and I really like that effect.
Yeah, no, it's like how...
to give them like that mask effect.
I feel like that's something Rider series should have been doing.
Well, Meteor had a disguise on his voice. Wizard also had a bit of disguise in his voice. His voice was more echoed.
There was an effect on it, but it wasn't
Meteor's his was filtered.
Like in the cameo for Wizard, yes, but for his series, not really.
It was very slight.
Yeah.
in
It was
Wizard.
like, ah!
Like, you could hear...
So he was like underwater or something.
Yeah. So yeah, Alpha and Omega are about to fight at the start of the episode, but then in the commotion, Alpha literally strafes his way off the scene, and then Omega just bails.
Yeah, he's just like...
And there's one thing I noticed throughout this whole thing. Haruka's armlet, when he's not in his transformed form, is like gone.
Form.
Yeah.
Oh.
His henshin tai. What do you want me to call it?
Civilized outfit?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. Anyways. But yeah, it's like he should have that bracelet on kind of all the time, but it's very clearly not on him in his human form.
And it's funny because I noticed it when he transformed again at the end of the episode. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, and like when he transforms, he's got it on, and I'm like, that's not a thing that just comes on and off.
Maybe it's just a movie mistake or something.
I don't know.
Show mistake.
Continuity error!
But yeah, the main plot of this episode was like the exterminators, whatever, go to this building that's apparently infested by like a couple Amazons, and they
they only detect the one at first.
Yeah, and she was weird. She was like
the queen
ant. Yeah, but she had like this like refrigerator repairman there or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, my fridge is broken. Can you check it?" Like,
this is the start of a porno.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Yeah, sure." And then just you see her all transforming weirdly, and you're like, "Okay," and then he's gone.
And the fucking shriek she makes when she latches onto her prey was like genuinely terrifying.
Oh right, the guy opens up the refrigerator and then he finds like
a hand,
like a hand. He's like, the fuck? Turns around, there she is in monster form, and he's like, ah!
I thought the Queen Ant's design was actually really good.
Oh yeah, no,
it reminded me of the monster from Kamen Rider J, the second monster that he fought, the dragonfly thing.
Yeah, kinda.
Could see it in the head more.
We got to see a little more conversation between Jin and Nanaha, and they actually kissed a couple times.
That was the most scariest thing in this episode, because it's like, do you like him? Holy shit! You don't see that a lot in the Toku.
It's a rider for adults. So
again,
it's an R-rated Toku.
You don't see that in Toku a lot. So when it does happen, it's like, holy shit!
Wouldn't be surprised if one day we just see them bang.
No, that's Gun Caliber.
Straight
that's
up
Gun Caliber territory.
that went pretty close, actually. I keep forgetting every time I watch that how like literally 60% of the movie is just bullshit.
Yeah, like Sal was watching it with us, and he's like,
I literally had, like, not to go on such a great Gun Caliber tangent, but I literally every 10 minutes had to go, there's plot in this, I fucking swear to God. But we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
So they mentioned that the belt was a spare, but we don't have any idea yet on where the belts came from.
But we do find out...
Probably from the company.
Probably.
Yeah. But we do find out that Jin was a cell biologist.
At the company.
Yeah, at the company.
Yeah, so he kind of has a grudge for him.
Which
I understand why he does.
Which, speaking of Cell, the new episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged came out today.
Yes. Way to take the episode card.
So, it's funny, when Jin's, like, sensor went off, Gar was like, oh, look, he's playing Pokemon Go. It's more like Amazon Go.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, one popped up. It's over here. Let's go. Oh, shit, there's another one. Oh, shit.
But we found out that apparently they knew that he was tracking them, so they spoofed his location data.
Yeah, but hang on. They find the tracker, like, when they got to the destination, correct?
Yeah.
So, how did they have enough time to drive back, put it somewhere else, and drive back to the destination?
They just
He said when they took the tracker, oh yeah, headquarters has already given him fake data.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he just ends up going to kind of like this ocean
dock
pier. Yeah, dock, and he's just like...
The generic dock where the Quantum Ranger popped up.
It's just like that guy from Family Guy.
The dock where Takatoro got knocked in the ocean. Who the fuck knows?
It's just like that guy from Family Guy. What gets drier or wetter as dries?
A towel.
A towel! I've been had!
Yeah.
That's a Batman reference.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's a riddle.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also the dock where Kamen Rider Tiger transformed, where all the cops were.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So, like,
probably reusing the docks.
The extermination team fights Queen Ant for a while, and like she's destroying her own apartment, and like it's funny because she like breaks a shelf, and I'm just like, great, now she has to seduce an IKEA repairman too.
Yep.
It's like and it's like, oh, since Haruka's a part of, the team now, he gets all the equipment.
They give him the bike.
Yeah, they take
the jungler.
No,
I think it's the Jungler. I think the Jungler was Amazon's.
yeah,
okay.
the Jungler. But basically, they go down into like the parking lot,
Parking garage.
yeah. Parking garage. But here's the thing. Okay, there's a cage on one side of there's a cage on the right, cage on the left, but there's a chain in the middle.
It's like a velvet rope with a lock.
Yeah, you could easily just hop over that, or just easily lift one leg up and walk over, get the bike, and drive out.
To quote the bouncer from The Mask, no one crosses the rope. No, it's a velvet
No
rope.
one gets that reference.
If you see a velvet rope, don't fucking go past it.
But yeah,
absolute permission.
Looking at the color scheme, it's very obvious that bike was obviously intended for Alpha, but he left the company, I guess.
But then again, the original Amazon bike was also those colors, and Amazon was green and red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they like doing that.
SH Figure Arts of that got announced today as well.
Woot.
One thing I really didn't like was the fact that Mamo, the mole Amazon,
Mamalu.
he was super sad that his friends died, and that's not what I'm sad about. Just the fact that, okay, Mama, we need you to get in there and kick her ass. I can't. I'm sad.
Well, yeah, he's a very fragile person.
He's like Krillin when they're fighting Vegeta.
Well, I'm sorry that the threat of death of you and more of your friends isn't enough to snap you out of your fucking depression.
Oh, just give him a few burgers, he'll be fine.
Okay, you've been saying that. It's been 3 episodes. We haven't seen him eat one damn burger.
I think it's episode 4 it happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I thought. So,
I was like, where are the burgers? I would like burgers.
damn, now I'm hungry for a burger.
Well, I just had a peanut butter and Nutella sandwich, so...
Damn it, now I want a burger.
Yeah, you do. I have Asperger's.
Wasn't gonna bring that up.
Autism Joe!
Oh, you can shove that right up your ass still.
Yes.
With a side of Heinz ketchup.
No. Episode insulted me.
Anyways, so the episode ends with she got away, and it turns out everyone living in this apartment building is an ant Amazon.
No, and you know what? Me watching that, I didn't realize, and you just see all the bleeps coming up, and then you're just like, oh, how are they gonna get out of this one?
And then
Nuke the building.
But yeah,
if this was the U.S. government, nuke the building. Well, everybody else, sorry.
Yeah, no, it seems like that's be something. But yeah, anyways, next week's episode is Dire Kill episode 4. And yeah, this is where shit gets real. This is my favorite episode that I've watched so far.
I still can't wait to see Sigma.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not for a long time.
I know that's
right,
episode 9 or something.
I'm gonna make a not so much a prediction, but something I'd like to see happen. And I know that a lot of people watching will have watched ahead of where we are, and I want absolutely no one to make a comment in response to this.
Or we could just disable the comments.
No, let's not do that.
All right.
What I want to happen is Mamoru to be Sigma, because he's already an established combatant. He's gray, and I'd like to see him experience some development. I want zero commentary on that. I'm just putting it on the record that that's what I'd like to see happen. Whether it does or not, we'll find out.
Exactly.
Together. As father and son.
But yeah, next week is episode. We'll talk about episode 4, and just I need to be there to watch it with you guys.
Well,
I want to rewatch it
Well,
because it's so good. It's so good. Just the teamwork, the it's so good.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's fine.
I think there's another thing that
Oh.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that actually happened in this episode that I want to talk about.
There was a head in the fridge. He boiled the wine when he transformed his hand. He jumped through the window at the end without the henshin. Yeah, we didn't get any henshins this episode.
No, it's funny. You and me, we were watching this together, EG, and we were just wondering, how does he, demorph? And then all he does, is just basically takes off belt.
Yeah,
he literally rips the belt off, and
I
guess that works.
Well, that was the thing back in early Heisei. It was just especially with Fies, if the Fies driver got knocked off of him.
Yeah, but that was more a case of you've taken enough damage that it falls off. This was just, how do I turn off? Yoink!
I just
It's like when you don't properly take out your USB.
Life is too short to remove USB safely.
Also, the Amazon's driver was DX Amazon's driver was released last week.
Yeah, we saw videos of it.
I love just Omega's chime, just like evolution, evolution, and just like.
And then in the belt, there is noises for Sigma.
Yeah, you have to like push a little pin at the top of it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like a hacking noise. So
Which means they'll probably release a Sigma plate.
Sigma plate, and this is what I'm thinking, an armlet with red eyes. Because
Maybe.
the armlet that they release has blue eyes.
Well, that's kind of not exclusive to Sigma. It's just the blue eyes means that it's working, and the red eyes means it's out of medicine.
Which
Yeah, but
makes
still,
me think
some
that
people would really want the armlet with red eyes.
Yeah, but
they
they
should
should
have
have like
that.
done. Yeah, they should have done a thing where like you turn a dial or something,
Yeah.
and just like switches it over to the
Yeah.
red eyes.
Yeah, but then they were.
And it
thinking
should have
about
had the
Sigma
spikes, so
thing.
you could actually drill it into your arm.
Oh
God, no! Please.
Actually, no. You know what?
Jesus
You know what?
Christ.
Realism!
You know what? I want to bring up something quickly.
Uh-huh.
It's about the new Happy Meal toys that are out right now. About the
God.
wristwatches.
Oh god.
They basically track your how many calories you burn a day.
Mhm.
You mean Fitbit?
Yeah, Fitbit.
McDonald's has Fitbits?
Yeah, but here's the problem.
No, they're-
no. But here's the problem.
Little kid versions?
Yeah, but here's the problem. It's
Uh-huh.
been burning skin.
Oh,
on
really?
on the kids' head. So they had to take back all of
They
them.
recalled them.
Yeah, they recalled all of them. It was hilarious.
Wow.
Like I found that out while Pokemon hunting with Red Caster. I'm like, oh shit.
It's not that it tracks their how many calories they burn. It's a pedometer. It just
no, that's.
I have a pedometer. It's called a Digivice.
Oh, wait, your Digivice actually is a pedometer?
It counts steps. That's how you travel.
Oh, that's actually cool.
Yeah, Pokewalkers do that too.
Yeah, but Pokemon.
But Digivices have that
Fuck you.
satisfying click.
I'm sad Pokewalkers only were popular for like a year.
Well, if they would release more games that were compatible with them, I'm sure they would still be popular.
And
I
also-
still have like 2.
I still have mine, but that's back in Dunville.
Anime North 2010 was so much fun just because every time you just you have your Pokewalker out and then just people
I'm
would just
sorry,
be like,
did you just say 2010?
yeah, man.
That's when Heart Gold and Soul Silver were.
Yeah,
Heart
so
Gold and Soul
and you,
Silver came out in 2010?
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
yep.
Well, it was like 2020.
But I just remember seeing people, hey, Pokewalker! Just transferring. Alright, cool. And then just move on.
Items for everyone.
Anyways,
Exactly.
Amazon.
We went on one fuckload of a tangent just now.
Yeah, well,
Yay!
there wasn't, again, with the episodes, they're not.
Oh, the other thing that was funny earlier on the episode where the two of them were fighting and the extermination team was just like, who do we root for? I don't know. Shoot whoever wins.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why we were talking about that as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, shoot the green one. And then you said, like, oh, whichever one wins. In the episode, whichever one wins.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I literally called that right before this.
We were just calling it, throughout the
Just
episode.
goes to show you, Toei, even when you make your shit for adults, we still predict everything.
Yep.
Give us a call.
Yep.
We'll write shit.
Yeah, we will.
Alright.
We'll set up a Fiverr gig.
So this has been episode 3 of Enter the Amazon, and
Colony of the Ants.
we'll see you next week in Overkill.
Well,
Wait, if this episode is Colony of Ants, we should have had Anthony on here.
Fuck.
Too late!
Too late.
He was on last week's Castranger already.
Yeah, and I wasn't there.
You know what? Next week we need to try to get Evan to be on here.
And
Why?
yeah, but then he would have to watch the last 3 episodes.
We'll make him. Fucking make him.
It's already a challenge getting him to watch stuff for regular Castranger.
True. Alright, anyways, so long everybody.
Have a good day, everyone.
As usual, find the rest of our stuff at castranger.popping.com. Subscribe to our newly established YouTube channel, which you can find by going to any of our episode links to YouTube in the recent couple weeks. And find our Facebook page, Radio Sentai Castranger, and tweet at us at Ixie Studios.
Yep.
We have been Blue, Pink, and Yellow Casters, and we will see you next week in the Amazon.